Welcome, my conscious family. In this video, I will explain to you what exactly it means divine timing and what is the step where most of the people actually fail. What is this missing piece in order for you to manifest your desires? Because there is a certain point in your life which happens almost, I wouldn't say even almost, it's every single time you're just about to observe the manifestation. There is something that happens in your 3D reality, and this is where most of the people fail. So, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I do love this YouTube so much. I have so many different kinds of videos at this point. This one is going to be educational, but also maybe there is going to be some message for you here. So, if you felt called to, definitely hear this out because there is definitely something for you. Like, subscribe to my channel because it does help me reach more people so that I can help more people. Back to the topic, you guys. So, divine timing is not about, oh, God was like, I need to tell you this analogy because it's like super funny. So God is like looking at you, and he's going, I think that Edward or Henry, or I don't know what your name is. Oh yeah, I think in September he should, this is the time when he should, I don't know, get married or get this job opportunity or whatever. That's not how it works. I know that it's called divine timing, and I trust in divine timing. I trust and have faith in God and in His divine timing. I trust the divine, but this is not at all about the time. Hear me out, okay? Everything is happening now, as we all know. We are experiencing this physical reality because of our past thoughts, emotions, intentions, actions. Everything has a reaction. We are the cause to every effect. With every single choice that you make during your day, with every single thought, you are manifesting something. Okay, hear me out. Don't get afraid. I'm going to explain this very clearly. So you should not be afraid. It's not like you're going to have a thought and then you're going to, have an accident or manifest an accident. That's not what I'm saying. But I want you to know how powerful you are. So source, God, is there. And you, with your focus and attention, are always guiding source energy in the direction you want. Sometimes you guide it in the direction you don't want, which is confirmation verb, which is when you manifest and observe something that you don't like. For some of you guys, maybe this is basic. For some of you, it's much deeper. It doesn't matter. But I really truly believe that many of the people don't truly actually understand this. So you are guiding source energy, however you want to call it. God is literally, okay, give me the instructions. I'm here for you. I want to help you, but I need you to work with me. I need you to work on your mindset and to, strengthen your connection to me, to your higher self, to your soul, so that you can manifest what you want. So God is over here, here I am. But you are the one who actually needs to do the work. And where is this step that most of the people fall is that right before you are about to see and witness your manifestation, something happens. And what happens? Usually, I would even say 100%, because there is a reason behind it. You would, for example, I don't know, do something out of the ordinary, or lose all your money, or break your arm, or something bad happens. And usually this is where most of the people trip, and they think, okay, I'm not even, manifesting what I want because this is what's happening. But this is not what's happening. I want you to know 100%, if you have been putting your focus and attention in your desire, if you have been, vibrating high, if you have been working on yourself, healing yourself, and then something like this happens, this is because the God is giving you a final lecture for you to strengthen your faith even more, to say, I trust what's coming for me. If your ex comes back into your life and you know you want something better, for example, you're not going to fall for them, but you're going to know in your heart that what you want is coming for you. And this is like a final, I don't like to say test, it's not a test, it's just like the rubber band theory that I was explaining before. Like it's pulling you back, like even it can feel like the last purging, like all of the bad habits that maybe you once had, you finally find yourself, you know, again doing these things, but it's just the final purging where you must be focused on your desire, stay focused on your desire, don't waver, don't, you know, fall for this, oh, it's not even happening for me, because this is exactly where most of the people fall, and it really hurts me, because just go through it. This is the last purging. This is of course not working for everybody. I am talking only to people who are working on themselves, who know that manifestation is there. If something like this happened and you feel like, what is happening, why is this happening, I want you to know 100% that you are on the right path. But if you are, on the other hand, somebody who is not even working on themselves, bad habits, you're not doing anything to change, you're not trying to you know, raise your vibration, to change your self-image, then if these things are happening, then they are happening for your lessons. But it might not be that your manifestation is there, because we need to do the work. And when I say we need to do the work, it's not about the action. And I'm going to explain really clearly what exactly I mean. The divine timing has nothing to do with May, June, September 2026, because God doesn't know these years, okay? Everything is happening in the now. With every choice, every thought, as I said, every action, habit, you're choosing who you are. You're choosing who you are showing up as, and God, source, universe is responding in the same way. So you are in the control. Don't think that you're not. And why am I saying this? Because many people look at the divine timing as if like, oh, I just rest my case, or I just do nothing, you know, and just watch TV, and then, you know, in divine timing, God will do it. No, 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 no. Okay, here it comes. Divine timing has actually nothing to do with time per se. Divine timing has everything to do with you aligning with the life that you want. Okay, I repeat again. Divine timing has nothing to do with the actual time, but everything to do with your inner work. Let me explain. God is, I wanted to say God is thinking. He's not thinking, but you know what I want to say. He doesn't think, oh yeah, in 2 years from now, Irena is going to get married. Or yes, yes, Irena, she should, when she's 35, she should then have, I don't know, this kind of a business or whatever. That's not the case. But he has in his mind, this is of course a metaphor, when Irena aligns and do this inner work and shift her mindset and heal these wounds from her past, then she's going to become a match to this, what I have prepared for her. Do you understand the difference? So it's not about the actual time, but it's about me doing the inner work and becoming that person that God wants me to be. And then the divine timing is working. It's there. Okay. But again, I am in the control to actually tune myself to the radio station that I want to listen to. I am tuning myself to this reality that I want to experience. Okay, just checking in, everything is filming. This is a very powerful message, you guys. I hope you're following. Stay until the end, because everything is going to be so clear for you. You're going to feel so inspired by the end of this video, and you're going to manifest your desires. I'm telling you. So stay until the end. Okay. So write down in the comments, I am manifesting my dream life. I am manifesting my dream life. I want you to set an intention, because that is the first step, to be very clear what it is that you want. The second step, and I'm not talking about Abraham Hicks and steps into law of attraction. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about myself, my my inner knowing. The first step is already done. You know what you want. And when you have a contrast, when something bad happens, your wish is like a diamond. Like you are polishing, you're getting the diamond ready, like what it is that I want, like really want. That's why if you're maybe things are not happening so fast as you would like, I want you to know that it's actually good, because God is getting so many messages about where you want, what you want, and He's polishing the diamond for you. Again, this works only for the people who are working on themselves. It doesn't work for somebody who is not working on themselves. That's not what I'm saying. I don't approve laziness. I don't approve this kind of a behavior on the channel, so please. But back to the thing. So the first, you set an intention, you know what you want. The second one, it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. This is something that does, yeah, Abraham Esther Hicks says often. I said Abraham Hicks, oh my God, Esther Hicks. I feel so power, so much passion in me. Oh my gosh, I swear to you guys, I was in a totally different energy, but something happens to me when I hit that play button on this my phone, and when I do this YouTube video, something shifts. It's like the waterfall is coming from here, from above, and it's like pouring. Like I don't even know what am I about to say. It's crazy. But okay, so the first point I said, the second point, it's done. I really want you to crave this into your mind. It's done, it's done, it's done. It's finished. The creation happens instantaneously. Okay, instantaneously. That reality is already there. It is existing, but you are not observing it. And this is the third step that they call detachment, allowing, however you want to call it. Dr. Neville Goddard, you see how passionate I am about this. Neville Goddard was saying about the field of imagination. Then we have 4D, 5D. Dr. Wayne Dyer was talking about the power, the field of intention, the power of intention. Dr. Joe Dispenza, quantum field. These are all same things. Like really, I want you to not get confused. They are all talking about the same thing. The creation in itself is done, but you cannot observe it in your 3D physical reality because you are not a match for it. And this is where the third step of allowing and detachment comes to place. Letting go, detaching, allowing. I like to put all of this in the one step because for me it's all of the same. You don't care, you're living your life happily, you're enjoying every moment, being grateful for your life, even if it doesn't happen. And this really creates this resistance to fall off, to fade away, so that you can energetically become the match for that reality. And what is happening also with you allowing, why the action is important, is because the action is the piece that actually makes you open to receive. So when you do the action, when you say, for example, I want to create my business, and this reality is already created, okay, of course, don't get confused. It's not created, you don't see it. I'm very well aware of it, but it's creating in this, however you want to call it, vortex, quantum field, power field of intention, 5D, 4D, however you want to call it. It is done in the non-material, okay, way. But if you want to actually observe this and live it in this 3D reality, you must tune your energy, like put your frequency on the same as this reality by becoming that person, that version of yourself who is living that reality. This is something we already know, but there are a few tips here that I said that I guess people don't talk about often. And the action is actually really important, because if you want, for example, more money, but if you just sit around and watch TV and do nothing, very likely is that you're going to become so bored, lethargic, melancholic. You're going to have so many negative things and thoughts that you're going to start to waver. You're going to be thinking, but how am I even get this if I'm not even doing anything? Like how am I even to achieve this business if I don't even have a page where I'm selling what I'm selling? So the action is going to make you open to receive. But here is the trick. It might not be that action that is going to give you the result. Bam! Applaud. I love when messages are so clear. It might not be that action that is going to give you the result. So you don't care about the how, about the when. You only care about the who. You don't care about the how. You don't care about the when. You only care about the who. Please, again, tattoo this on your hand. Because this action that you make, for example, you want to become a successful businessman. You set an intention, you have your focus, it's already done. This reality already exists. You feel the pull, you want it, you want it, you want it. Then you let it go. You say, okay, I'm going to enjoy my life, and I'm going to let it happen. But you're creating your business, obviously. You're talking to people, you're asking, you're doing the work. And this is making you open to receive. How? Because you're moving your body, you're taking a leap of faith in this. You're showing to the universe, to God, that you are ready, that you really want this. And then what happens? You become energetically open to receive, because now you believe, have faith, and the knowing that it's there, it's coming, because you're actually doing the work. And then what happens? It might not be the way. Somebody else calls you, your partner suggests you to open a company with her, and you suddenly make so much money with doing this other business that you never even wanted to do, but it's actually what you were always meant to do. Do you understand the difference? So don't fear the action, and don't be so caught up on what the action needs to be, because it needs to be the right action. It doesn't need to be. Any action is going to make you open to receive. Seriously, like, I'm not even kidding. Do anything. If you don't do anything, you're going to just, be lethargic, and nothing is going to change for you. But if you do the action, you try this, you try that, you're opening your heart, you're opening your mind for many, many different kinds of possibilities. And then what usually happens is that God has the best possibility for us, which we, with our logical brain, couldn't even see what could happen. But this is going to make you open to receive. I really hope you guys understand this. So please write down in the comments if you have any questions. I'm going to be sure to qualify to answer tomorrow, to make it very understandable. But it's really important for my family to understand this. Again, I'm not saying that your hard work will pay off always. It's not. If that was the case, people who are working for 15 hours in the mines or whatever, they would be super rich. So that's not the case. Because they don't believe, they don't assume, they don't know that it's possible for them. So there is no possibility for them. Any rule that you believe that the rules are there only because you believe that there are rules. There are actually no rules. The only rules that actually work and function in this universe are laws of the universe that, of course, I use, and they work. And I think I did a teaching on my YouTube channel. You can scroll to the first videos I did, 7 laws of the universe. But basically, all the others, like society and human rules, they don't exist. They don't really exist. They exist only in the mind. Okay, so any rule that you have for yourself, those are just self-made, human-made rules that you can say, hey, I don't want to believe in this anymore. This rule don't apply to me. If someone says I read somewhere, you need 4 years, no, first 5 years of the business are not for you to make money, but they are only for you to understand your business and get skills, and this is how it is. So don't expect to make any money. And I was like, what is this? I know people who became millionaires in the first 5 years of building the business. So those rules don't apply to me. And you need to be 4 years in the relationship before you get married. Those rules don't apply to me. I'm sorry. I just know in my heart that if I meet somebody and he's my match, we are a match, I'm going to get married like this. I don't need time, passing of the time, for me to get married, or for me to, have a successful business, or successful, I don't know, whatever, like live. I mean, I live in Bali, but um, I don't know, whatever I want. Okay, you guys, it doesn't, I am the one who is creating the rules for myself. So I can say, hey, I believe that overnight I can have the success, the this, and I do believe in that, because you don't know, if you put your energy and you really shift your self-image and you shift what's possible for you, you literally can receive an email tomorrow from your cousin or for somebody who is saying, hey, you're gonna get this money. And that's not to say that you should wait around for somebody to call you and tell you that you will receive some money. But all I'm saying, if you open yourself up for this possibility energetically, that money can come out of nowhere, that people can gift you gifts and money, that you can get married, have kids, have a successful business super fast. I want you to know that all of this, it's possible, because as I described, the time and the divine timing, it's not about time, it's about aligning. And the more you can stay focused on your desire, even when the obstacles occur, and they will come, because without them, you're not strengthening your faith. What would happen if you would get everything right now? But with this, you're strengthening your faith. You're working even more. You're getting maybe more innovative. You're getting more inspired. You know, one more thing I want to say, the breakthrough never happens when you are in your comfort zone and you're chilling and you suddenly have a breakthrough. The breakthrough happens when you allow yourself to be so sad and so angry and feel so sorry for yourself, and you just allow yourself to experience and feel all of these emotions. And then you go so low, and then suddenly you meet God and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to live like this anymore. And you have the epiphany, you create the business, you ask that woman to marry you, you go on a date, you start to do something, because breakthrough happens in these moments. So never shy away and run away from your emotions. Never, ever, ever. Okay. And this is how you allow energetically. It's not about the structure, even though we as humans sometimes, especially me, I am a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, I'm very materialistic on earth. Even though I don't look very grounded, I am very, very grounded. Just to say, the line is, going up and down. So you guys, I hope these steps make sense to you. I hope you understand. I really wanted to mention all these questions that you guys have. I wanted to mention all the obstacles where you feel like it's not happening. Every time you ask a question, why is it not there yet? You're pulling it away. So stop doing that, because it's already done. The only work you need to do is the inner work, is about how can I have even more faith? How can I think that I deserve? How can I show up as the person who deserves this life? How can I get out of my comfort zone? How can I express my feelings? How can I allow myself to feel the feelings? How can I be more innovative? Like, whatever it is that you need to do, it's not, I think this is specific, this what I'm saying, because I think for everyone is specific. Like, that there is something that you need to do that might be very different from what I know that I need to do in order to achieve my goals. But it's always you getting out of the norm, you getting out of your patterns, you getting out of what you have been doing, being before. Like Dr. Joe Dispenza says in that book, like, becoming the new you. Like, you're forgetting who you used to be, and you're tapping into this new you. You're becoming the new you. Okay, so that is the only work that you need to do. And the new you, she is fearless, he is brave. Okay, they are untouchable. They are doing the work. They are showing up as the best version of themselves. And then they don't care if it's gonna be this guy or this guy or this guy or that woman or that woman or that woman, or this job or this job, because in the end, that's what I'm saying, God knows which option is the best. And the best thing you can do is to allow. Do the action, but allow. Okay, I really hope this makes sense. Okay, I'm going to give one more example because I want to make it very clear. For example, you want to meet a wife, you want to meet a woman who's going to become your wife, and you want to create a family. That is not to say that you need to sit in your room, that you should sit in your room and wait until she comes in your wife. But that is to say, open your mind, watch romantic movies, open your heart, be vulnerable, meet women, talk to them, be friendly, and go on a date. Because this maybe going on a date with Maggie will gonna make you so vulnerable and so open to receive, and you're gonna be so high vibe. And let's say you go on a date and you don't really feel the sparks, and you go home and you think to yourself, I don't want to be with Maggie. And then you think to yourself, there are two options. You think to yourself, I don't want to be with Maggie. Why is God giving me this person? She's not my woman, blah, 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 blah. Which, by the way, you are repelling the manifestation. Or the second perspective, you go home and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, the date was so amazing. She was so much fun. Yeah, she's not the one, but this was so great. I feel so happy. I feel like love is in the air. I feel so SAEX. I feel so beautiful. I feel so handsome. Like I'm such a good man. And then you bump into the one on the way home. But you wouldn't bump into her if you chose the first option. Okay, this is how it works, you guys. I'm super excited to upload this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I would highly appreciate if you like the video. Definitely subscribe to my channel, as I try to post daily videos, and this is my favorite place to be. I welcome you to the family. So many things are coming. If you're interested to work with me, a weekend with me, VIP Rebirth, where we will work on the self-image. Definitely check it in the description box down below. Also, there are other cute, beautiful things, so definitely check the box and see what you are into. And I'm happy to be here to serve you and help you and to be in this together. Okay, stay conscious and remember to have fun.